Hey.
There we are. We are live. What's going on? YouTube, Twitch, if you guys are watching live, or maybe you're watching this back as a video on YouTube. Welcome to Path to Pro. Today I got my guy Wolf with me. Wolf, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, we're excited. It's been heavily requested to do an off-ball defensive video, and today is the day. We're going to dive deep into a no-smoke pro-am game. If you don't know, No Smoke's it is Wolf's pro-am team. He started it himself. It's a top pro-am team on both Xbox and PS4. And you're playing out of the corner in this game, correct, Wolf?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Perfect. So we're pretty much going to go through the third quarter of this game. It's against PTP, quite a few 2K League players on both teams. And we're going to break down the film. I'm going to talk about what I see. He's going to talk about what he sees and what he's thinking in that moment. And we're also going to be watching chat. So I see David, Daniel, Pon, East 219th Street. I think that's in New York, Wolf. Have you ever been up there before? That's pretty far north.
Never been that far north, but
He's
definitely up there.
He's way up there.
Yeah.
So welcome to the chat, guys. Appreciate you all for being here. And without further ado, let's jump right into it, Wolf.
All right, let's get it.
Here we go. We go PC with Cam. We'll let this pop up real quick. So as you guys can see, the score is 30-20 right now. Wolf, is this a regular season game or what was going on here?
This was actually the finals for Xbox WR. I think the pot was around $8,500, so $8,500. So I think this was game 3. I'm not really sure what game. I think this was game 3, to be honest.
Okay.
So we were up 2 already, so we had like a good lead. But yeah, we're playing for a lot of money, so a lot of nerves, and you got to be on point. So
Good deal. All right, let's jump into it here. You guys won't hear the gameplay, but you will hear us talking over top of it. So first thing, and I'll be stopping and pausing quite a bit. Wolf knows how I like to run film. But the first thing, it's not something that Wolf is doing, but you can see Radiant right here is a play lock. No matter who gets the ball in the inbounds, always watch. Radiant runs to ball, Reezy goes to the shooting guard. Right, Wolf?
yeah, all the time. We want to keep Radiant on the ball at all times, just because he's that good of a defender and he's our main lockdown. So
Perfect. All right. So already here, let's see what you do on this inbound, Wolf. You're guarding ball, but the first thing I notice you do is you don't guard that inbounder. What's your thinking there?
yeah, so my man's the inbounder, and sometimes I try to play aggressive and try to get an inbound steal, but sometimes I want to play back a little bit so I don't get cut on and break down the defense. So right there, I just wanted to get back, just so we get into our half court defense and not break us down at all.
There it is. All right. So first thing there, you already see you're swinging, right? You're trying to
Yeah.
make that point guard think, or I think it was Dini. Let's watch that again. Here we go. You cover your man, but you see Goofy slip, so you help Dayfry when he's out on the pick and roll, and Reezy does a great job of swinging to grab yours too, right?
Yeah, yeah. So like we wanted to. Goofy was playing on the inside center, and our game plan was the person I was guarding was the worst shooter on the team. He was their lockdown. So I basically had like our game plan was to let me play free, and basically they'll rotate on my drop. So you can see I reached to try to steal a pass. It was a high pass, and Reed runs right to my corner immediately, and then DT drops as well because we have 2 6'9s on the corner.
Yep.
So we just try to play hectic defense and like make the point guards think, like not knowing who's gonna drop and who's gonna stay. So that play we just both dropped, but Goofy was aggressive and he made that layup. So
Good deal. Good deal. Okay, so right here, Wolf, they can't hear it, but we're going to talk about it. Do you remember what you said on this play right here when we turned it over? Let's see if you recall. What would you say right here?
probably foul.
That's what you said. You were screaming in the comms. Wolf was saying, foul, foul, foul. So if you guys do play Pro-Am and you turn it over and it's early in the quarter, you should always be fouling on the fast break.
Yeah, 100%. That was something we struggled on as a team. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
You're fine.
That was something we struggled on as a team early on when we started first playing. And like I made it like every time I play, I always tell the guys like don't try to be a hero, don't try to make the superhero play, just foul and reset because our half court defense is just that good, you know.
Yep.
And we have fouls to give, so um, you know, just always be mindful of fouling on fast breaks just to reset and slow down the pace, because that will ultimately win you games.
For sure. Okay, let's see what this inbound play looks like. So again, you're guarding ball, but look what you do. You're completely back. You're playing free safety, trying to get a steal.
Yep.
Help down. And see, I love it. Like you talked about, you're always moving. Look, you never let go of that left stick. You're always making that guy think, baited.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Just beautiful. Beautiful. Talk to me.
So my thought process is on this play, I'm on the stack side with Ethan, and I mean stack side is the wing and corner on the offense are on our side. So basically, this gives me more room to do what I want because I'm telling Ethan get active because I'm gonna start moving around because Ethan could drop back. Ethan's rating, I'm sorry, which is our point guard. He could play too, right? So if I drop, Ethan could try to bait and play his game. So I'm constantly talking to him like, "Yo, Ethan, I'm gonna drop if he rolls or get active." And you can see I'm constantly moving. Ethan's constantly moving with me, like we're moving as one. And and the point guard got baited. You know, he was seeing too many people.
Seeing
I made
50,
a bad
right?
read. I thought he was. I'm sorry.
I said seeing 50, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like he don't know who's dropping, who's moving. So it's all about communication right there. That leads to a steal.
Got a clear path foul out of it too. So we'll take
Yeah,
that.
we got lucky. I made a bad read. That shit at the corner, but you know, it happens.
All right, we'll let this play out here. Pretty good pass there from Reed. So here's what we talked about off the rip again. See how they have two ball handlers up here. You guys have two defenders. Radiant is going to go to ball no matter what because he's the play lock. So there's communication right now. They're talking the ball goes to the right. Radiant picks him up. Reezy goes on back. And look at Wolf. Wolf's already doing work here. He's making him think. He's playing two, helps down. Now we're in our set. Now, here's something that's pretty basic, but if you play real basketball, you know the difference between help side and ball side. So if the ball is over here, it's on the opposite side of the court as Wolf, he's in what we call help side. So when you're in help side, you never want to be hugging that defender, right? You have a lot of room to work with. If the ball is passed, Wolf has time to close out and get there. So Wolf does a great job. Look, he shrinks the court. He's going in and out, so the defender, they're thinking, can I drive? Do I need to pass? Is he going to be there? Is he not going to be there? So Wolf is always making the defender think on help side. Now, as the ball comes over to the strong side, look at Wolf. He's tight, right? And this is what we call up the line. Remember how we always talk about this, Wolf? Up the line. So imagine there's an invisible line here between his man and the ball. So he's up the line and he's on the line, right? So his defender cannot make that pass. He can still drop, but he's on the line and he's up the line. So perfect.
Also, it's court awareness as well. Like they have an inside center, so if my man cuts, like where's he gonna cut to, right? I have Dave Fry in the peak to help me.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just right there holding Goofy's hand. Ethan has the passing lane to the corner, and that's just we're just swinging.
Let's watch it again here. Perfect. You help down here. You're up the line. No pass. Goofy comes back out. You're helping on the cuts because we know his guy's not a shooter. It's wraps.
Yep.
Nowhere to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. We'll watch offense here just for fun and then continue here. Let's see right now. You can already see the difference. Not trying to pick on Dini or Havoc, but look, they're stagnant. Right? He stood there for a couple seconds, didn't really move much. He's not making the offense think. You guys should always be moving.
And not to mention they didn't box out there. Me and DT both had box out and got the second chance points, and we get a dunk right here or a reverse layup.
Yep.
Boxing out is huge, especially when you're playing corner. That's one of your main objectives, to always box out and make sure you could secure the rebounds.
Now I think we have a play coming up here that you guys really swing, and that was it. I got to watch this whole thing. First, we're going to watch Wolf. So here we go. He's playing help D. The pass goes to the corner. Wolf helps down, right? So we see Wolf helping down because Dayfry is getting back. And look
Also,
at Reed. That swing to the corner. Go ahead, Wolf.
yeah. Also, you gotta remember that they have bad spacing, so Ethan could guard two right here on the right wing. He could guard Havoc and Dini because they have bad spacing. And also, I dropped down because Arsenal will not. That corner to corner pass will get intercepted by me.
Yep.
So I could literally drop down to the paint and guard Goofy while also guarding that corner pass just because of the way the angles work in 2K. You could those corner to corner passes usually don't work. You can steal it or it'll hit the backboard. Reed's kind of in. I mean, Reed's swinging, but he was kind of in no man's land. But it's hard. They had bad spacing, so it kind of worked out for us.
Yeah, he covered you for half a second. Probably saw what you can get back. He had time to get back up here, and then look, we're there. Everybody moves as one. I think that's such a big key. There we go. We got to watch this again here. Watch Wolf's bait here.
This is where I had Dini thinking, and he thinks I'm gonna drop, but I just fake drop, force a bad shot, smothered.
And we'll take it. Really good defensive possession.
We'll take that. Yeah.
Big stop there. All right. So yeah, I think a couple keys so far. Your help defense, knowing when the ball is on your side of the court and you should play tight, or when the ball is on the opposite side of the court and you need to play help and make that defender think. So remember that last play, Wolf, you showed that you were going to drop a little bit, right? So probably in Dini's mind, he tried to dot corner.
Yeah, it was very subtle movements. I basically just turned my hips to the paint, and he probably thought I was going to go all the way, but I just, it was a subtle movement. I just turned my hips and go right back to my man, corner.
Yep.
And you can see I'm talking to Reed here. You see how Reed's playing in between?
Yes.
Like I said, we're back in stack size, so I'm telling Reed, I'm like, get active. We're going to start moving. And he plays between.
Perfect. You crash boards there. You guys are out.
Yeah, that's a frustration layup right there by Goof. Offense is stagnant, trying to get a play up, make a play.
Here we go. Now look at that lead. 10-0 run here, I believe. 10-2. So here you are. You're helping. You have 1 foot in the paint, always moving. That's elite right there. Right? So talk to me through this play. What are you thinking from as soon as he crosses half court here?
So I always play angles, right? So I'm 6'9" with Hall of Fame interceptor. And like that guy looks open, right? To Dini or to anybody else, but he's really not. Just because I have 6'8", I'm 6'9" with max arms. And if I'm in the right position and time I reached at the right time, it's a steal, just like it was right there. So that's just like knowing the game and angles. Again, like I'm also like, you could think, oh, like what if the guy cuts? That's fine because they have the inside center, right? So it's all about strategy, and like we game plan that. Like if the corners cuts, like that's fine, right? Like we're living with that, and that was our defensive strategy. So I just played really high, and I baited Dini like I was gonna sell on his shot. I just got right back to my man and got a steal.
Good deal. And a lot of people don't think about this part of the game, Wolf, and we talk about it all the time here at the Pacers. But each play is different, but at the same time, the whole game is a string of plays, and people don't forget what happened in the last play, right? So you've been setting Dini up throughout the game to not know what you're going to do, right? Sometimes you're dropping, sometimes you're staying tight, and so he has no idea what's coming. And as a defender, you guys should be able to you should be active and aggressive and not be passive. Take it to the offense because they have to react to you. They have the ball in their hands and you want to make them think. So here it is again. Wolf's playing help side D. It comes to his side. This is perfect. Up the line, on the line. He's back. I mean, what about that possession, Wolf? Talk through that one.
Yeah, so right there, that was just a swing play. Reed reached out to play, and I went to go like super hedge and guard the three, and then Dave Fry came jumping, so I kind of went back, and I said, like I said, I'm 6'9", I can play the angle, so look, I'm kind of like on the wing, and I still steal this ball. So it's all about timing, um, and the scepter badge gold helps as well. Quick flop of showboat, but yeah, no, it's all about timing and like reacting to what my teammates do. So I saw Reed get out to play from a reach. Dave Fry jumped to run havoc off the line, right? So I didn't have to stay there. So I just bait right back and get the steal. It's all about like reacting to what my teammates do. You see Reed's out to play, Dave Fry jumps, and I just get right back and steal it.
Perfect. And at this point, you guys are up 20 in the third, 25 here, and that's game over. I think you guys forced them to quit, and this is 4 league players on the other team, I think, too.
Yeah,
3 or 4.
4 league players, and we're playing for 8,500. So
there you go. Huge game. Huge game.
Yeah, huge game.
And a couple little things everybody can do. I saw someone in the chat say, I already know how to do this, but that's why we're doing this. Not everyone is as good at basketball as you are, Caleb, but we appreciate you tuning in, and this is why we're trying to explain to people you can play similar basketball, defensive mechanics in 2K like you can in real life. So with that said, anybody who's in the chat right now on YouTube or on Twitch, let us know questions. We're going to answer 4 or 5 questions here before we close out the stream. And yeah. Okay, here we go. So from DTG Man, thank you, Spencer. He asked, Wolf, how can you see the shot percentages?
That's on offense. The way our team is set up, I run Hall of Fame floor general for my squad, so I give them +4 on all offensive attributes. And another perk of that badge is I can see the shot percentages of all my teammates on the offensive end. So you see, like DT Lace says 100%, Radiant 100. That's because I'm running Hall of Fame floor general to give them all +4 attributes.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's just the way our team composition is set up.
All right, next from Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you. Are you looking for the PG for an outlet pass or just the furthest guy down the floor after a steal, Wolf?
That's a good question. So 9 out of 10 times, I'm pressing RBLB, which is it throws it to the furthest man down the court. So I'm not looking to press RBA right to my point guard or RBB to my shooting guard. I have a 90 pass accuracy on this build, and I have silver break starter. So I'm trying to be like Tom Brady on the court. I'm launching the ball down the court every time just to score off our rebounds and transition. So
gotcha. Perfect. Okay.
Like the caveat is if it's like a close game or we have last shot, I'll slow it down. That's just like knowing the game and game awareness. But 9 out of 10 times, I'm throwing it down the court RBLB.
Perfect. Okay. Do you think chase down or rim protector is better for a rebounding wing?
Both.
Yep.
With a rebounding wing, you should have at least 15 and 17 defensive badges. All you need is chase down bronze, so just put 1 point in the chase down, and you should be running rim protector gold at least. So put 3 points in rim protector. That's 4 points. If you can run rim protector Hall of Fame, by all means do that. If you can't, then gold is good enough.
Perfect. And I see quite a few people asking about best defender builds or best power forward builds. Make sure you check our YouTube channel. We have multiple builds from Wolf, both locks and power forwards, and the same with Nate. He has his lockdown as well. So if you search it on our YouTube channel, you'll find multiple builds that can definitely help you. This stream will be archived for sure. So Daniel Smith Wolf asked, do you use fast shuffle to move around the court?
Not really. I'm usually holding LT just to have my shoulders squared. And when I don't want my shoulders squared and I want to like drop, I'll let go of LT, hold RT just to turn my hips. So you see, I think I do it right here in this play. Maybe, I'm not sure, but you see, like I turn my hips to turbo to the paint, then I square up again. It's all about like knowing how fast I want to move. So like I said, if I want to square up, I hold LT. And if I want to drop to the paint and get there fast, I let go of LT, hold RT to turn my hips and sprint.
Perfect. And I think we're going to make another video specifically about on-ball defense and your mechanics, Wolf, on what you're actually thinking. But talk to me a little bit about, if you're guarding on-ball, how you use the right stick in 2K20.
Right stick is pretty much the same as last year. You want to use it to contest. So you think the person's going to shoot, and you have his timing down. Just right stick up and try to get that contest. Besides that, I sometimes reach with the right stick as well. I'll swipe down on the right stick to get a pluck. I alternate between square and right stick down, depending on like if the guy has low stamina or I think he's gonna do a certain move. But yeah, right stick down to reach, right stick up to contest, is pretty much the same as 19.
Gotcha. Good deal. Okay, let's see here. We'll take two more questions. As a big hedging, should he have clamps? This is from Sam. Wolf?
I'm sorry.
He said, as a big hedging up top, do you think he should have clamps on defense?
I think it's not a bad badge to have as a big, depending on how many defensive badges you have. I think clamps bronze could really help because it forces the center to pick up the ball at least if they're trying to drive. Yeah, so I think if you have extra badges and you have your main badges done like chase down, rim protector, brick wall, hustle rebounder, and you have a few extra badges, bronze clamps won't hurt.
Good deal. Okay, last two, I promise here. Should I let go of right trigger or R2 when hitting screens, or does it matter?
I mean, as long as it's all about the left stick, right? Like, if you can turbo around the screens or avoid them, turboing is fine. It's all about your left stick movement. Another thing is you got to be careful with turbo because sometimes if you're running full speed and you can't avoid that screen, um, you will more than likely get charged with a personal foul, and that's not good because you want to use your fouls for reaches when you're playing lockdown. And also, if it's under 2 minutes and you get that personal foul from running into the screener, it's a free throw for the opposing team, and they get ball back. So just be careful with holding turbo when under 2 minutes, running into screens. Like I said, it's all about your left stick movement and anticipating where the ball handler is going to go, anticipating when the screen is where the screen is going to set the screen. Just make sure at all costs you can avoid the screen. So pretty much that's my tip to that.
Perfect. Now, last question, and I think this is a great one. Caleb asked, what do you think about playing off-ball defense? Do you get bored, Wolf?
Never. I enjoy off ball way more than on ball, to be honest. I've been playing the majority of off ball this year. Usually I'm an on ball lock for the past 2 years in 2K, so now it's kind of like a different I guess setting of defense that I'm playing. But I enjoy it because I'm constantly talking. I could bait the opposing team. Like I don't have to be restricted to guarding one man the whole time, which could be satisfying. Like if you shut somebody down, the best player, that's satisfying as well. But it's also satisfying making the whole team think of where, like they're worried about me off ball. Like that's a win for my team, right? Like they're worried about what I'm gonna do. I enjoy boxing out, getting rebounds, baiting. So I never get bored off ball. Actually, I like it more than playing on ball defense, to be honest.
Awesome. Sounds good. All right. Well, that was a quick stream, guys, but we want to hold some other things back because we want to know exactly what you all want to hear from us in our future Path to Pro series. So is it more defense? We have a lot of great questions. Make sure you submit them down below in the comments if you're watching on YouTube, and let us know as well on Twitch. We're definitely going to continue this series and bring in our players like Wolf and Swizz and Nate. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Wolf, thanks for hanging out and talking about off-ball D today.
No problem.
Good deal. All right, guys, from Wolf and Cody and Pacers Gaming, we appreciate you tuning into the stream and this video. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.